Max Entertainment, turning music into memories.
What is going on, everybody? It's Brandon Havrilla back from Max Entertainment. Today we got another video, review, unboxing, tutorial, whatever you want to call it, on the Rock and Roller multi-cart. So this is a really cool cart for carrying around not only gear, audio, DJ, lighting, and such, but also just for everyday use, transporting boxes if you're moving, etc. So there's a lot you can do with it. I've also got some accessories today. So I've got the R10 flat deck for it. I've got the extension rack, which can go on one end or the other, allow you to put speaker stands and other poles or anything else you could fit on this. It gives you an extra about foot off the end of your cart. I've also got the bungee straps, the Rock and Roller branded bungee straps. They're a little thicker than regular bungee cords. Some of them are a little longer. They're the perfect length to fit the cart extended. And then, last but not least, I got the upgraded front casters, the front wheels, a little wider, sturdier, better quality, bigger, 5-inch. And take a look at all the accessories in another video. Let's get to the unboxing. Alright guys, we are back, and we just got everything unboxed, the cart, and we're going to basically take a look at this and see what it comes with. So up front here, we've got the wheels. These are the big, I forget what they call them, I think R-Track wheels. They're no flat, and they're like a dense foam, so they're never going to get flat, they're never going to get popped or anything, and they're nice and wide so you can travel over grass with no issues. Those are the back wheels. They go on the back axle right back here. Now the front wheels that come with the Rock and Roller are these. Now these are the thinner wheels. You can see there's no real tread to them, and they could easily sink into like dirt and mud. A lot easier than the upgraded casters, which I got. So in this video, I'm actually going to be installing the upgraded casters to this cart, but I'll definitely keep these as backups in case something happens to the other ones, and just as like extra replacements. So once again, out of the box, this is what you get, but you can upgrade to the casters. So once you get the cart here, you can see here's where the sides fold up. They're going to stop until you push down this metal bar here. And then they just snap into place just like that. Super easy, super sturdy, and durable. Now, you can see it comes with a little manual here. I'm just going to cut that off. It looks like a manual, and it kind of shows the products they offer. So they've got here the Rock and Roller multi-cart, shows you some information about it, shows you all the accessories here, and some different ways you could use it and load it. So that's pretty cool. Just kind of tells you some information about the product. And on the back here, on the axle, we've got these end caps, these rubber end caps. They're garbage. You just take them off, use a knife or a blade or pliers or something, pull them off, and they can go right in the garbage. You're not going to need them again. That's just to protect the ends of this axle and protect the box while shipping. And I've also got the solid deck here, so I'm going to unbox the deck, take these caps off, and come back to you guys. Okay, so I'm back. I unboxed the flat decks here. You can take a look. They've got these plastic pegs, which basically once they sit in the frame, these pegs swivel out to grab under the frame so that these cannot come, get easily lifted off. Otherwise, it's pretty much just this like felty, carpety fabric stapled to a piece of plywood. And that's going to give us a nice flat surface. It's actually a little wider than the deck itself. And again, there's two pieces. So there's the long piece, which is the main piece. You could leave in here if you wanted. And then the short piece is the distance of the extension. So that's this flat deck again. We're going to get right into installing the wheels here. So what you want to do is I'm going to install the rear wheels first. And I'm going to get them up here. I'm going to slide them all the way on. Okay, and the part that kind of comes up like this is going into the center of the frame. Once I get them on, I'm just spinning them to make sure they're, running smoothly. And in this parts bag here, you're actually going to want to put these rubber rings on the wheels first before you put those on, okay? There's two plastic washer rubber spacers you're going to want to put on. You also have 2 bolts. Those are for the front wheels. And you have 2 round metal washers for the front wheels. And then you have some extra pieces as well as 2 cotter pins, which are going to hold the back wheels in place. Okay, so now we got those in. I'm going to install the cotter pins. If you never used cotter pins, you're probably going to need like needle nose pliers. You basically stick it through the hole in the wheel here. There's a hole in the axle, sorry. And you're going to then bend each side back around the axle, and that prevents the wheel from coming off the end. So I'm going to install those quickly. Okay, so I got those back wheels installed. I'm going to grab the upgraded casters right here and install the front wheels. And to do so, you're basically going to want to put the wheel through the hole in the front part of the frame here, okay? After getting that on, you're going to want to put the metal washer on, and then the bolt, the nut. And I'm going to do the same with the other wheel. We've got the nut and the washer. Put it through the frame first, then put the washer on, and then put the nut on, okay? And you're going to want some kind of pliers to tighten this on. You're going to want to make sure this is nice and tight so that it does not rotate along with your wheels. You just want your wheels to rotate and swivel on the bearings. So we're going to make sure it's nice and tight. There we go. So we got all the wheels on now. It's going to roll very nice, okay? And now to extend this thing, you basically, on the underside here, you're going to see 2 washers, 2 wing nuts with springs on them. You're going to want to do those about half a turn, quarter of a turn. You don't have to go too far at all. And then from there, it's going to slide right up. Now when you get to its maximum extension height, it locks in. There's a little button here that's locking it in the frame. And then you can go ahead, tighten these back a quarter of an inch. To release, push that button in, slide it down, and then re-tighten these. Super easy to do, super easy to extend. You could do it without standing it up like this, just on the ground, and push it with your hands or feet. And that's pretty much it with this cart. And as far as the other accessories, I mean, these bungee cords, they are built to fit just around this frame perfectly, again. And the extension rack, quickly, I'll show you. Basically, if you want it to go in this end here, it goes inside and down. Okay, and then once that's done, you tighten this, and there you go. You've got a nice, solid extension on the end for your speaker stands. Throw a bungee around it to hold them in place, and you're set to go. So once again, this is the Rock and Roller. Super good build quality. It glides really easy, opening it in and out. The wheels are fantastic. They're never going to pop. No more popping wheels. And my favorite part is probably the accessories, to make this cart your own and make it the way you need it to be and the way you need it to function. So with that said, that's all I got for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, helped you out. Leave a like, leave a comment about what kind of rock and roller cart you're using, what accessories you're using. I'd like to know. And I'm going to have another video coming out in a few weeks, probably about 2 weeks now. And that's going to go over all the accessories, how to use them, how to install them, what they're good for, and some pictures of everything. And after I get to use this, I'll have some pictures up as well. Once again, Brendan Havrilla from Red Max Entertainment. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me out bringing you these videos. Thanks again.